Okay, this game room update is long overdue. I think the last one I did was 3 years ago, possibly. And a lot has changed since the last update. So I think it is time to go ahead and do another. I'm Mike Dimas, and this is Pinball Shenanigans. Okay, so I have about 14 games in the lineup right now. And if I go over each one for 2 or 3 minutes, plus me rambling on, it'll probably end up being an hour-long video. But I'll try and keep it somewhat brief. I just hit my head. I must add another tick to my name here. Okay, so I got some cheat notes to help me remember all of the dates and the number of units made. This game by Stern Electronics called Viper was made in 1981 and designed by Joe Jews Jr. And this is kind of famous for having some really cool back box art. And it's also got this unique mechanism in the middle where the ball will land into it. And then using the extra buttons on the cabinet, you can control whether it goes left or right. And the idea is to hit these lit targets to increase your bonus multiplier. So this is a wide body game. And it does have a 3-ball multi-ball. It's got 3 flippers. Traps the ball in this mech here. It's called a ball walker mech, and it was used on Flight 2000 and I think Free Fall. On a side note, most of the games in my collection I have a playlist for where I restored them from start to finish. Some episodes are like, some playlists are like 10 episodes. Some more elaborate ones are 20 episodes. But if you want to see like the whole process, then check that out on my channel. I've got some powder-coated legs and new coin door decal, custom apron cards, black flipper bats with gray flipper rubbers, and I kept the spinner. I sanded off the old decal that was on there because it was pretty crusty and kept it chrome to go with the theme. Next to that, we have Stern Quicksilver, made in 1980. They made 1,201 of these, Stern Electronics did. And again, it was also designed by Joe Jews Jr. And the artist borrowed heavily from Heavy Metal Magazine, which I love. It's got some pretty cool art. It's a very green playfield. I changed a lot of the stuff over to yellow, like it had white posts, and it didn't have yellow lane guides. But anyway, yeah, the art is kind of famous for having some sort of phallic looking symbols throughout the green penis game, basically. I found this playfield just by itself in a lot, mostly populated. And with the help of my buddy Kevin Graisley and a donor meteor machine, we turned this into a fully functioning, pretty beautiful looking Quicksilver. So pretty happy with this game and how it turned out. Next to that, we've got Bally's Circus Voltaire, made in 1987, designed by John Popaduke, and they only made 2,704 of these games. So it's a fairly rare game for the era. John Popaduke liked to do a lot of thinking outside of the box and adding in unique features, like it's got this back box toy here where this cannon fires the ball. It hits this bell and then spins this wheel. You got to try and hit this luck switch on the way down. And then it's got the display in the playfield rather than on the back box. And Popaduke's pretty known for all of his flowy ramps and wire forms and But he really did pack a lot into this game. We've got physical ball lock saucers over there that will actually like shoot the ball from one saucer to the next. It's like the juggler multi-ball. It's got a magnet here, magnet on top of this ringmaster that pops out of the playfield. It's got this giant neon tube. This is a pop bumper that jumps out of the playfield. It's got a plastic menagerie ball in the playfield. Oh, and this is a sample playfield too. They put some games out on location to test them and see what kind of tweaks they wanted to make. And then they'd come back, they'd make whatever changes they'd want to make. And in this case, Bally didn't think that Tickle the Ringmaster sounded all that cool, so that was changed to Defeat the Ringmaster. Anyway, Circus Voltaire looks incredible. It is really a world under glass, and I do love this sort of neon powder coating I did on all of the wire form ramps. And it's got a Pin 2 DMD in there, so get rid of the orange dots and add some color, which is a nice touch. Next to that, we have a more modern game, Jurassic Park by Stern, designed by Keith Elwin, made in 2019. This is a pro model, but it does have a bunch of bells and whistles. It's got this moving T-Rex head installed. I've got some additional foliage, and I almost just started a game. And some dinosaurs throughout. It's got art blades, flipper toppers, speaker lights, custom apron cards, and this very cool amber shooter rod with the mosquito trapped in there. Some lit flipper buttons. This game is ranked number 4 right now of all time. Circus Voltaire is 50, Quicksilver is 129, and Viper's too rare to have enough ratings for it to be ranked, so that one didn't make the list yet. But it's a great game. Oh, and having Insider connected is really fun, trying to get all the achievements and everything. Been trying to get the 4-way skill shot lately to get the MXV skill shot badge. All right, next to that we have Lord of the Rings. This is a really popular game. I've had it quite a while, maybe 5 or 6 years. It was made by Stern in 2003. They made 5,100 of these, give or take. Designed by George Gomez, and it is currently ranked 14 of all time. Now, when I got this game, it was covered in dust because they lost the lock bar when they went to do a repair. So the playfield glass remained off for a number of years. And they were sort of in cottage country, and literally every square millimeter was covered in dust and dead bugs. So I do have a playlist on that as well called Lord of the Dust, so check that out if you like. But like all of my machines, I gave it the treatment, full LED job, custom apron cards, and this is home use only. It's starting to get a little bit worn. I mean, it is, well, what did I say? 2003, so 22 years old now. But this game is one of the all-time greats. And who knows, is Stern gonna remaster this thing? People want it, so we shall see. Next to that, we have Demolition Man, another wide-body game by Williams. Made in 1994. Designed by Dennis Nordman, who also did Whitewater and many other great games. This one did pretty well. They made 7,019 of these guys. This is also pretty crusty when I got it, but it cleaned up beautifully. Dutch, what are you doing on my high scoreboard? Got color DMD, added some LED lighting to the trough stuff back there, the trusses or whatever. It's got the cryo claw feature, which is fun. You can control that, move that left and right with the gun handles on the cabinet. Again, total teardown on this. LED job, art blades. And if you're gonna play Demo Man, you really gotta use the handles, because
tighter grip.
That is the best way to play Demolition Man. And you get extra points too. They rechrome the handles, custom apron cards. The crust on the cabinet preserved it, and this thing is I gotta sell something if I want to bring something in, but I'm at the point where I just don't know what I can get rid of. I love them all. All right, moving across the way here. Grab my notes. I've got Theater of Magic. That was made in 1995 by Bally, and they made, I can hardly see my notes, 6,600 of these. And it was designed by John Popaduke. Same designer as Circus Voltaire. Again, got color DMD in there. Gave this a full teardown. And with the LEDs and art blades, this thing is beautiful. Again, Popaduke with his unique features. He's got this moving tiger saw. Actually, I don't think the tiger saw moves, but there's a mod you can get it to move. There's this trunk that turns, and then there's an opening in the front where you can shoot it in there to start multi-ball and modes. This magnet that grabs the ball and diverts it. Popaduke really liked magnets diverting balls, like World Cup soccer, for example. But again, very flowy ramps and wireforms. It is, you know, a fan layout, so it's pretty smooth. Doesn't have the George Gomez clunk. Sometimes Gomez games are a little clunky, like Batman 66 and even Lord of the Rings a little bit. This is a great game. What rank is this? It is number 40 of all time. I've got the custom apron cards, of course, and this color changing shooter rod, which is pretty sweet. But yeah, that is Theater of Magic. And, oh wait, did I say how many they made? Yeah, I did. What was it? 6,600. So, Theater of Magic and Congo were both made in the same year. They're both 1995 games. But Congo only sold 2,129 units, so it's considerably more rare. And this one has a bunch of mods as well. It's got the alternate translate, Pin 2 DMD. I've got some cool volcano lights in there that I added to look all lava-y. Get this Amy, the gorilla in the back there that the ball will divert around her hands there. That's not a mod, but this hippo is. The art blades, fully LED'd. Got some plastic protectors, some Cliffy protectors. It's got this cool lower play field here with the other gray gorilla. And then I added a green pinball in there for cool effect. It's got these additional little snakes and these like 3D custom made and hand painted lane guides, custom apron cards. But yeah, Congo is made by John Trudeau and currently ranked 81 of all time, and really is a great game. Okay, moving on to Batman The Dark Knight. I got this one not that long ago. This game, made by Stern, and it was made in 2008. Designed by George Gomez. And what was incredible about this game is that when I got it, there was literally around 300 plays on it. And yeah, you know, you can't really trust the audits because battery could have been changed or whatnot. But I'm just noticing, look, my art blades are curling up in the back corners there. I'm going to have to add some reinforcements there. But just judging by the condition of the machine, I believe that the audits were true. This thing despite being like 17 years old, had only been played 300 times, and the condition shows. So I still tore it apart, cleaned it up, LED'd it, added the art blades. It's got this really cool crane mech that swings out. It's got a pinball attached to it basically, and you try and wail on that a few times and eventually that'll start a multi-ball. This whole Joker zone turns around. You got a little bit of an upper playfield up here. Very reminiscent of Lord of the Rings, actually. But this thing is a beauty. And what is it ranked? Got my Greg Benz custom apron cards, of course. This one is currently ranked like 158 of all time, so it doesn't rank all that highly, but I find it to be a semi-simple and intuitive game, and I enjoy playing it. Probably should get me color DMD on this one. This is, I think, the only game that doesn't have it. Okay, moving on. This is kind of the Stern row here. I've got Godzilla, made by Stern in, let's see, it was made in 2021. Designed by Keith Elwin. We don't know how many they produced, but it was a shitload. We know that. This might be Stern's best-selling game of all time. And this one's pretty loaded up with some mods as well. You can see the speaker panel lights, the little cityscapes at the bottom. Ah, didn't mean to do that. One moment. Okay. But yeah, so this thing is this is a Godzilla Pro, but it has all kinds of mods. It's got the Gigan character, the enhanced Godzilla character. It's a tank there in the middle, Mothra, the improved, upgraded Mecha Godzilla. The before of that is just a little flat plastic. It's got flipper toppers, art blades. What is this? The Titanosaurus guy. It's got an Anguirus character here. It's got custom apron cards. It's got the magnet for the lock bar. The little like egg shooter rod, shooter plaque. It's got some like custom decals on the apron. Ramp decals. But this is ranked currently the #1 game of all time. So Keith Elwin strikes again. We've got Jurassic Park #4, Godzilla #1, and obviously it is a great game. So I'm happy to have this in the collection. Guardians of the Galaxy, also made by Stern in 2017, designed by Johnny Borg. This one's ranked 70th of all time currently. And I bought this with an Addams Family in a sort of package deal. Ah, I did it again. One moment. I gotta stop starting the games with my belly. But once I got this home and set it up, checked the audits, I found that this had around 300 games played on it. And that makes it 8 years old at the time I bought it. So it's basically new. So I actually dropped it off at my buddy Kevin's, and he added the art blades, and it's hard to see, well, maybe not, this purple powder coating with like some metal flake throughout. Did the legs, lock bar, side rails, and hinges, and then some purple T-molding. I think the original was black, and then, like I said, the art blades, so spruce this thing right up. Why are you making that noise, Guardians?
Time's up.
Time's up? Okay. Weird. Anyway, it's got, oh, this one doesn't even have Insider connected. I should add that though, because I do like getting me some achievements. But anyway, that's Guardians of the Galaxy. Moving on, we're getting near the end here. I've got Deadpool Premium, and I had a Deadpool Premium in this spot. But then I got offered another one that had a bunch more bells and whistles, so I basically traded up. Sold the old Deadpool Premium and brought this one in. And this is made by Stern in 2018. Made by George Gomez, and this one's currently ranked 11th of all time. And it has also a poop load of mods. You can see the speaker grills, speaker lights, we've got art blades, we got the little Deadpool dog, a chimichanga, Colossus character there, we got a Juggernaut character here, the metal Ninja Star pop bumper caps, we got a gun on this side, some bullets on this side, and this only has a couple thousand plays, so it's in very nice shape. Also came with the Insider Connected. My old Premium did not because it was an older run. Just installed these custom apron cards yesterday, and we got some lit flipper buttons, custom shooter rod. I know I haven't really shown off the cabinet art on many of these games, which I probably should, but it's kind of hard to see because they are nestled in together. But that's Deadpool Premium. Now, moving on to fire moves. I mean, Nightball. I mean, just kidding. This is just a lamp that is posing as a back box for night moves. So it's a little bit occupied with some random stuff right now. We've got Batman, Stormtrooper, and Leonardo hanging out at night moves. But this game is actually really good. It's made in 1985 by Gottlieb under the name like International Concepts. I don't know where it says that, but oh, there it is. International Concepts Incorporated. But it's Gottlieb. And out of all the cocktail pinball machines out there, this might be the best. Because it's got, like, it's fully featured, it's got everything you'd want. And it even has multi-ball. The display is right in the middle there. And I've had this one. This is the other game that I've had for a long time. Maybe 10 years. I don't know about that long, but maybe 8. Anyway, between Night Moves and Lord of the Rings, those are the only two guys that are still around. And this one probably won't go anywhere because it just happens to fit in this zone so perfectly. There's no, I can't put in a full-size machine there, so I don't want to move this thing up and another one down, so Night Moves is staying. Okay, so one more game left in the lineup here. I'm just currently working on it. I'll take you into the shop. I actually just finished it. It is a game called Gamatron, and it was a conversion kit made by a company called Pinside that Gary Stern himself created in between the death of Stern Electronics and the birth of Data East. So this is kind of an in-between venture, and it was completely modeled after Harry Williams' Flight 2000 design, except Flight 2000 was a wide body, and this is a standard body game. So the idea for this is that you take your old Bally game from late 70s, you buy this conversion kit in 1985, you pop in the playfield, you pop in the back glass, you throw on these decals onto the cabinet, and you got yourself a brand new game that hopefully would start earning again. Except it's not really known how many sold. I can tell you there's 26 people on Pinside that say they have it in their collection. So I imagine maybe around double that, probably around 50 in existence. And when I got this machine, the head was kind of sitting in a pool of water. So my buddy Kevin had to rebuild 80% of it. And we went ahead with the sort of, not custom art package, but You know, he traced out the art from the original design, and then we kind of picked our own colors. And this thing turned out amazing. Got a custom coin door decal that says Pinstar, custom apron decals. And yeah, so basically, let's say 50 are made. This is 1985, Harry Williams design, and probably the rarest game that I've ever owned, and it is pretty awesome. So that's pretty much the tour of the games. This is also kind of like a museum down here because I just plaster every square inch with random stuff. So I think what I'll do is just go for a little tour of all the fun stuff I've got hanging around in the ceilings and rafters and walls, and let's throw in some tunes in the background, so enjoy.
Elite Music.